Thank you. Okay, as I said, the Rotary Grace will be said by Lenny Christie for what we have received and what we are about to receive. May we be ever thankful and mindful for the needs of the less privileged. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you so much. My name is called Juliet. I'm going to be the one to lead you on this loyal toast to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
To His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. Thank you, Juliet. Yes, Rukia.
Thank you so much. I'm taking us through the 4 tests of the things we think, say, or do. First, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendship? Fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you, Rukia. Now let's go to object of Rotary, which is said by Ajaga Innocent.
Yes, please. Thank you so much, the President. I'm going to take through object of Rotary. The object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as the basis of both enterprise, and in particular to encourage and foster first the development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service. Second, high ethical standards in business and professions, the recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupations, and the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to serve society. Third, the application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian's personal, business, and community life. Fourth, the advancement of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Innocent. Let's take our sheet. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone online and also in the house. We're starting our meeting. We're only 7 of us at this time. We hope others will join us on the way. If not, this is a busy season also. People are already harvesting their simi, others are working on groundnut, so we shall not wait for them. We continue. For those ones who join us, will get us on the way. We continue with our updates. Our updates, we are reporting on the projects which are still active running. Projects which are active running, that is the P2P project. That the area of operation is in Machangana. The type of activity done in Machangana at this moment is malaria test, which is ongoing. And at this moment now we are testing 1 by 1 for actually those who feel sick are the ones who come and take tests and they are treated. But in future plan very soon, we are going to do mass test again to see how much we have done with the malaria. Very soon, that is our plan to do the second mass test. On the type part of WASH, that is construction of latrines. Latrine is ongoing, at least they are trying. They have reached 7 latrines fully constructed, but the digging of a pit is ongoing. At this month, there's also heavy rains this month of November. The chairperson told me some of the latrines which are dug, the water actually comes up very fast. So people are still doing it slowly as they also by that time waiting for the dry season at least to come. Maybe by the month of December, that's when things will work faster. In Ramadan still remained stagnant with the 47 they have not yet done. Maybe it's because of the rains also. Water, we're also planning, we thought we will go and start doing drilling this month. As rain is also pouring a lot, we are yet to see. Maybe in the 2nd week or the 3rd week is when we shall go maybe and start it. We are also waiting to see how much the rains will reduce. Now, We shall go to TG. Nafis called me on phone and told me she visited TG last weekend, and the latrines are still having full of water. They are still waiting for the dry season at least to come. If the water is able to dry, and then that's when they will continue with the construction of the latrines. Last Wednesday, we had a visit by AG. Our AG visited us, and also the online Rotarians, our partners, they were also online. Everyone attended the visit. They attended the presentations, the reports which were reported for them. AG actually was so much impressed with the team, and the governor himself also attended the meeting online. He was so much impressed with what Rotary Club of Yumbe is doing, and he was so happy for the partners who are really supporting Yumbe Rotary Club to boost their activities. And however, we are still waiting to get more members. That is from the districts. There are already people who are trying to apply for membership, and we shall be able to get them. We are also very happy, and the AG was also very happy when she saw our certificate of incorporation, which was given by URSB. Our membership update actually was a confusion that Yumbe has 44 members. It's not like that. Yumbe has 23 members, which is registered online, and we have already cleared our dues for 2 years. That is 2022 and 2023. For 2 years, we have already cleared. Our book of district dues, that is district dues for 2 years, which is cleared. Our book of accounts, the Arua Rotary Club promised for us through them, our book of accounts for 2021 and 2022 will be audited very soon. That is through them. Will be audited through them from auditor from Arua. Land agreement forms for Global Fund WASH program has been already worked. We have worked on 11 villages. The forms are completed with the applications, with the land agreement forms, and the registration list fully done for 11 villages. Remaining 1 village for which we have failed to reach the chairperson. When you try to call her, phone is off 24 hours, but we shall still continue to call her. By this weekend, we shall hand over the forms to the water office, which will also be signed by Chief Administrative Officer. With a few updates that I have reported, any reactions from online Rotarians, and also maybe in the house is most welcome. Thank you. I'm not seeing others online today.
Elaine and Gloria are online. David is driving.
Okay, welcome. Yes, welcome, Gloria.
Thank you. Thanks for your update. And sorry, my granddaughter is sleeping near me and she's snoring, so you can ignore that sound.
Okay.
You said that you are working on the report on the malaria project.
Yes, malaria project, which is active running now at this moment, which is for P2P. That is in Matangana village.
No, I'm talking about the one from Malaria Partners International. Has the report? Is there someone helping to analyze the data? Because I think the project ended, but I think you should now be submitting the final report.
Yes.
As we come to the end of the year, I think it will be good that the final report should be submitted before December ends.
Yes, thank you so much, Gloria. Project has come to an end. Report, we have been working on the report. Actually, we have already worked on it. We are waiting someone to analyze before we submit it. I'm sure by end of this week, we are going to submit the final report because it's online. Once you have submitted, you send everything, no reverse. So we really want to make updated reports, which is very clear with the sound mind. So we are now on analysis of it. Thank you.
Is there someone in the district who is helping you to analyze? Like from the
Yes.
planning unit?
We are doing it through the malaria focal person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need someone who is technical to help you analyze the data and present it.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Then about the application, the grant application, I shared information with the district water officer. He sent me a concept note and budget for training of the water user committee. And I gave him feedback. I expected him to have sent it back, but he has not. I don't know what has happened. He said he has gone on leave, but he was working on it. So I don't, because I gave my feedback and even edited it, I expected him to have put it on a headed paper and send it back together with a letter recommending Chris as the volunteer person, the volunteer Rotarian traveling to on the global grant. Even that letter I have not received.
Okay, he had told me he will be on leave for 2 weeks. I'm sure this is the second week. Probably by next week, maybe he's going to report back, and I will continue to follow that up.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. And the land agreement forms we have already completed for 11 villages with their application forms, with the attendant list. So we are also supposed to hand it over to their office for confirmation and also for stamping together with the chief administrative officer. By end of this week, we are going to do that. Only that we are remaining with one village. We are still following up the chairperson. Thank you.
Yeah, Madam President, if I may, I'd like to make one comment on what Gloria shared. In my work world, I often ran across people who didn't respond to let me know that something was okay. So whenever possible, I would send out a draft of something and say, this is what I'm going to do unless I hear back from you that you'd like me to handle this differently. So we don't let them create bottlenecks for us. Sometimes you need an actual signature, and that's a different situation. But if you're just looking for approval, just tell them what you're going to do and give them the opportunity to respond by a certain time. And if they don't, then you don't have to be held up because they're not responsive.
It's okay. Now that one needs physical follow-ups.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I'll do, maybe I'll send to you, Lenny Christian, also the concept and the budget that I thought was realistic. And then, because we need that to be put on the headed paper of the district local government. And then we need the signature of the water officer. So maybe I can share that with you, and then you can follow up, because really that now he didn't need to do anything more. He just needed to put it on the headed paper, print it and sign it. That is all I needed.
It's okay. It's just send it. We'll also follow it up with him that way.
And maybe you can go through the deputy cow, use the chief administrative officer, then they can summon.
Okay.
We can summon the water officer or whoever is in office to come and act on it. That can also
Okay.
work. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So, Madam President, I'm continually very impressed by the club's hard work and service to the community. Your progress with malaria, with latrines, I guess there's no progress with the water wells this week, but it looks like you're doing great service to your communities. My report, let's see. Can you see that?
Not yet. Yes.
Okay. So the PQWT S-150 machine has been shipped to Gloria, but I don't know how long it will take from China. I hope it gets there quickly so that she can carry, and if not, I may have to have it shipped, pay for it to be shipped to my home so I can carry it to Uganda. So this is the device that finds water. Thank you. I also, Helene referred two different donors to me as possible funding sources, and we applied for 2 grants today, well, Monday. So we've got a request in for additional grants to serve the communities, and we'll see what happens with that. And the last thing that I'd like to ask is, when you can, let me know whether it will be all right for me to visit the middle of January to early February and work with you and go through anything that I might be able to help with.
Good. Good. Thank you so much, Chris. January to February, no problem. That would be fantastic. You are most welcome.
Excellent. I will be delighted to be back with you.
Yes, you are most welcome.
One other little thing, when we design evaluations, we try to design the evaluation so it is done at the same time of year as the baseline for the project. So when you do a baseline in January, we try to have the final evaluation for January of some following year. So that we're comparing the same month, the same time of year. And of course, the reasons are weather influences our health, weather influences mosquitoes, weather influences the time of year, influences rainfall and temperature and insects and so on. And so we try to have it so if we do a survey in July, that we do the final survey another year in July. And this doesn't affect anything you're doing right now. It's just how we do evaluations. We try to compare for anything that's affected by weather, by time of year, by employment, etc., which all fluctuates by time of year. We try to have it at the same time of year as the start. And that
Okay, yeah.
that's with MPI, one way is to do for the final survey, one way is to do a mass survey follow-up, and the other way is to do a sample of houses. And just so long as we have, well, for MPI, we would want at least 300 houses, but we don't have to have 2,000 or so houses. Just an idea. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You are also placed a request. You wanted at least for us to do survey for thirsty relief filters. We have been so busy, and we are planning it by next week. It will be done, and that's what we are going to do, to take survey for at least 30 filters, which is for thirsty relief. We are going to do that. Recording. And the sample that you also wanted for malaria, for at least for each 10th household, I think we are going to do it together as we also go for the thirsty relief. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Good.
And Madam President,
Any more reactions?
Ann Hope has
Yes.
just joined us. Would she like to introduce herself?
Sorry. Hello.
President of Rotary Club of Arua has joined with Assistant Governor.
Excellent. Thank you.
That is Anne. That is Anne. Anne, you are most welcome, together with the Assistant Governor.
It appears like she doesn't have a good connection. Go ahead.
Hello.
Chris, hello, President and everyone. Yeah, I'm happy to be part of today's fellowship, and yeah, I'm just here to enjoy fellowship and get to know the progress of our project. Thank you. And I was happy to be in Yumbe last week. We had a very wonderful fellowship with the governor, who joined us online and gave us very many tips on how to improve. Thank you, President Christine and the whole team for hosting us in Yumbe successfully. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my Eddie. I humbly welcome you online for today's fellowship. I also appreciated your visit for last week. Thank you for your guidance and your encouragement. We really felt great. We felt really empowered that we are doing great work. Thank you so much. Continue guiding us. Continue to build our capacity in order to make the world, we change the world together. We are happy for that. Thank you.
We also have the president of Koboko online.
Wow. Yes, President
Koboko.
Yes, good evening.
Yes, good evening. How are you, my dear?
I'm okay. My colleagues from Yumbe. How is Yumbe?
Yumbe is good.
It's a great honor to be together with you in today's fellowship. I'm so excited. It's my first time, but I'm happy to be. I just saw the post just now, like even less than 5 minutes that the meeting is on. That's why I decided to join you people. Thank you
Good.
very much. I've not had any deliberation yet. I've just joined, so thank you. Hope to continue to the end.
Thank you so much. You are most welcome.
Hello, President and everyone. This is President Ann Hope from the Rotary Club of Arua. I'm here to enjoy fellowship and thanks for the great work you're doing in Yumbe. Yumbe is my home, so I'm very proud of you all. Thank you.
I know you in EAT having a fun. Have you made the sunflower oil again? Hello? Yes, Anne?
Thank you. I was just saying I'm here to enjoy fellowship with the Yumbe team. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome, Anne.
Yes, President.
Yes, I was asking about the sunflower oil.
Pardon?
The sunflower oil.
Yeah, we have oil. We have oil available.
Very good. I go to Arua.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend.
Our fellowships are always Wednesdays at 4:00 p.m. Welcome to join us at that particular time. You are all welcome. Koboko and Arua.
Thank you so much.
Good.
President,
Yes, please.
yeah, I'm doing a follow-up on the qualification. I don't know
Yeah.
how far. You remember we already gathered some of the documents, and what was missing now was the audit report. The audit report
Yeah.
for Rotary Club of Yumbe. I don't know whether you gathered all the other information ready to be presented to the auditors. And you had talked of coming to Arua so that we can use an auditor, the one who is doing ours here. So I don't know how far you've reached with that, and time is already running out. And you know we are ending our first half of the year on the 31st of December. So we need to push things very fast before people go for the festive season. So if we fail to qualify this month, then that means qualification can be there till January, because December people are going for festive break. So we need to push this thing very fast. The other documents already there, I saw them during the visit, but now we need the audit report. Yeah, and you are told we are the line.
We're going to push that my preference. So that's to attend the funeral. We are going to push that by next week. We make sure this book reaches to your house. Thank you. Hello.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good. Thank you too. Thank you for supporting us. Yes, please. Maybe network. Hello.
President, we're hearing you clearly.
Yes, please. More information online? Anyone who wants to share with us experiences?
President, just to inform you, I have an information. We all know that November is the Rotary Foundation month, and the target of the district is to encourage clubs to contribute towards the Rotary Foundation. I think we started ours last week with your club, and make it a point that at least every fellowship, whatever you contribute, you can divert it into dollars and then pay under your Rotary, the club Rotary Foundation account. And we're having the general, we shall have a general Rotary Foundation dinner that is on the 25th of November at Kabira Country Club. Rotarians are paying 200,000, and then we have tables that ranging from 1 million and above. So in case any member is in Kampala and like to to attend, then the person can attend on behalf of the club. But in case you don't, then maybe you just do a contribution towards the Rotary Foundation. So that's the goal that you set to contribute $50 can be achieved. Yeah, and remember that the governor had given you $200. The governor had contributed $200. So gather whatever you have, and then we put it together and can be able to put it under your club contribution under the Rotary Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Actually, we have already started the campaign, $5 per member. We have already started, and also it's going to work that. But that one for 250 Ugandan shillings is that one we may not reach there, but this one per member, we have already started the campaign. Thank you.
President,
Hello.
we wanted,
Yes.
I wanted to request how the people, the families that received the biosand filters, I wanted to hear their feedback on how they appreciate it. And maybe you can make a recording of some of the households that are nearby you that have received the biosand filter, and we just see how they are faring, maybe a demonstration which can be recorded on our WhatsApp and you share on the platform.
Okay, good.
Give us an idea of how they are using it and how they are appreciating it, because you already have the soil filters. So I wanted to see and compare with how the biosand filters are being utilized and appreciated.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy, the filter na hiyo pribaziki charate. Nitete. Nicho tu drama nicho filter na budugado. Okay, maybe we shall make them to have that recording information. We shall send you. But otherwise, there were some which I did and that I did not send them online. I will do that for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Well, the other report that we would like is a report from David Bilby, but he was online but dropped off. As you know, David attended a Rotary regional meeting in Sarasota, Florida, this past weekend, and he raised, well, he advertised what we're doing in the global grant and got some interest from other clubs, but we need to hear back from him exactly what happened. Thank you. Here comes David. He's waiting to come online. Ask him for the report when he. So David's on.
Yes, David, you are most welcome. Are you online? Hello, David, are you online?
I am here. Hello.
Yes, David, you are most welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We saw your video that you sent for us when you are doing the fundraising. It was beautiful. We are really happy for that, and we are impatient. We want to hear a report on that. Are you able to give us a report on that?
I sure can. So I went to Venice, Florida, for my Rotary district does an annual, we call it a luau, and it's a place for us to gather from all the different clubs to meet people. And we had a few leaders from most of our clubs there. We had about 15 different tabletop displays, like the one I had. We had top displays. There were two of them for Uganda, actually. One of them was for another district in Uganda for feminine products, to buy sewing machines for feminine products. And then right next to it was my display with the information for your project in Yumbe. And I had probably about 75 people come by and look at it. And some of them expressed an interest in partnering with us. And so I am sending out an email to all of the clubs this week and the foundation president for any of the clubs that have a foundation, letting them know that we need a little help with this project. And I just have to do that and encourage that we believe we will be able to raise the rest of the money that's needed for this project, according to numbers that I received from Gloria and Chris. However, don't have those commitments yet. So keep rooting for me, and we got things engaged. And I hope it's gonna bear really good fruit, and we should know hopefully in the next couple weeks. I'll keep you posted. And thank you for letting me be part of your project here. It's exciting what you're doing.
Good. Thank you, David, and thank you for supporting us. God bless you. And that is a great report.
Thank you.
We are waiting for the outcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I will give a very brief report. Yesterday, I was online with my club meeting, and Gloria's friend Ron Denham was online with us. And then Joyce's friend Stu Martin was online with us. So we're in touch with people from many of the different areas. Also, the Florida governor for the Bahamas and Cayman Islands, and I don't know where all else, was online with us. So thank you.
That's really
Thank
cool.
you so much. Thank you for mobilizing funds. Thank you for doing fundraising. Thank you for being our shawl in Yumbe. Thank you so much. That's a great partnership you are really doing. We appreciate you all. Thank you. Hello.
We're all online.
Yes, please. My network had challenges. Just come back. More information?
Would Joyce update us on the intentions of the AUG group and how they're progressing and when they might visit Yumbe? You're muted, Joyce. Yeah, you're unmuted.
Hello, everyone. It is now in the middle of the growing season, and the women are busy weeding and doing other farming-related things, and they just don't have time to pay much attention to making the trip, although they are really looking forward to it. They think that they can get a vehicle, leave very early in the morning, come back home late at night, and have a wonderful visit with Yumbe Rotary Club. They're excited about the possibility of making the World Bank kind of latrines that appeared to be one of your major accomplishments. And if they just do that one thing in the immediate future, it will make a tremendous difference in the quality of living, quality of life for them.
Good. Yes, Joyce, thank you so much. We are happy for the agro women of Gulu. We are really interested in them. We warmly welcome them in case when they are coming to meet us, to come and see our toilets that we are building and see that the wells that we are drilling, plus the other activities that we are doing in Yumbe Rotary Club. They are most welcome.
I believe that it will likely be after harvest and drying of the produce. It will be in the dry season when they are really able to come and concentrate on what you are doing. And I do believe they are going to bring to you some information that your women farmers can make great use of. There is a loss of approximately 30 or 40% of harvests between the time of harvest and the time that the product gets to the consumer. That is called post-harvest losses. And we have two different innovations that they will bring to you. When I say innovations, I mean innovations largely for Uganda. Uganda and other developing countries don't know about a lot of things that are already in use in more developed countries. We do not believe it's necessary to reinvent new things. So we think that it is better to get things that work elsewhere and be sure that Ugandan farmers have knowledge of them, and somehow we bring access to those things. So they are planning to bring you some new ideas too.
Thanks for them. They're most welcome. We are ready to receive the new ideas from them.
Thank you.
Good. Yeah, Innocent Ajaga would like to talk about the thirst relief filters, as one of them was placed at the school. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, the President, for giving me that opportunity. Just to share with you the feedback. And of course, this is the information from the head teacher. We have a small school just next to SEDUC's office, and the feedback of thirst relief feedback shows that of course, previously you see the children's falling sick frequently, but immediately when they were given 3 filters to the school, and within 1 week I can see there is a reduction of sickness. The children are no longer fall frequently with sickness. I looked at that attributed towards the supplying of those filters. But if all goes well, next week we shall invite the head teacher of the school to come and tell us the feedback of the filters. So I think that is, I can see there's a great change so far in those filters. As Gloria said, what we shall do is to, I think, have some videos, the children taking the drinking the water and so on, because we have seen at least a difference. At least we have seen a difference there in the school. So thank you so much for the teamwork and the commitment to work together with the Yumbe Rotary Club. And just to tell you about TG this morning, I went to TG and I met with also the local council leader and to share with him the situation of TG. And good news is that the Rotarians had left the medicines and then RDTs. What is right now going on, test and treat is going on within TG. So I think that is a good news. Maybe after maybe 1 month, 2 months, and then the Rotarians can go back and analyze the difference of the malaria in TG. And the situation of TG this morning, at least it is calm, because I went as far as the borderline to meet with the women groups in Kenta village. So the situation is calm. They have sent their warm greetings to you so much for your support to look into the rural communities and rural women in their savings. Thank you so much. That is all what I can report.
Thank you so much, Innocent. You have really done a marvelous work. That's very, very great. We are happy for that. Thank you.
So, Madam President, if I may, Innocent posted some things on our partnership Facebook page that I used, really nice stories about how somebody got a loan and that it was benefiting them. And I can use these in the newsletters and I can use these on our public Facebook page. But I'd also like for him to post something similar for the use of the water filters in the school. If you could show the children using them and then write a little something about the reduction in waterborne diseases, that would be really helpful to know. Because it's one thing to tell people what you're doing, but if we can show the results, that's much more powerful.
Good.
So
Thank
please
you so
post some more of those. Thanks.
We shall do that. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, nice.
Hello.
President Christine,
Yes.
there's a question I have remembered. David asked me and I could not respond. So he was asking if we do all these water projects in the 12 villages, does it mean everyone in the village will have access to clean water? I could not answer that question because I don't know the total population of each of those 12 villages where the global grant is going to be implemented. So maybe you could give us a feedback, maybe on the total population of each of the 12 villages, maybe in the next meeting also.
Okay, we shall.
Yeah.
I'm sure not every woman in the village will have access to safe water. Because some of these villages are very large, and the number of the boreholes which were placed, people just placed it with the fear that if you put too many, it may not work. But let me try to just give it this way, and that is how it was done. But I'm sure it may not. Yeah. But we shall come up with the total population for the 12 villages. According to Chris, he can actually say, is it 1,000? was it 1,900, something like that, almost 2,000, but we shall try to find the reality. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yes, more information, more ideas to be shared. I can see who has posted this.
So I shared another way of making tippy taps when you don't have the 2-liter container. And one way is with just a drinking bottle. What I saw done by smart centers is they actually cut off the top part of the drinking bottle so they can fill it very easily. And then it's got a hole at the bottom. And to wash your hands with this or with the tin can, you would need to pour the water in and then it will sprinkle it out over your hands to wash it. So this is another way to make tippy taps that is cheaper than buying the 2-liter container and trying to use it to wash the hands.
Okay.
These are just ideas, but I sent you the link in chat. What else? Oh, the other is we need to work on the World Bank's style of latrine, the VIP latrine. If we can, probably Beatrice could design a mold for the cover plates that would make a round cover plate. The advantage of a round cover plate is you can roll it from wherever you make it to the latrine and then put it on the latrine. You would not have to lift up the cover plate. So we would place the hole in it and place the ventilation so that they would work with the building, but we would try to make the cover plate round so it would roll like a wheel going to the latrine pit.
Okay.
I imagine you have no questions about that.
Yeah, that will also be good. Yeah, rolling it easily, like a wheel. Yeah.
Well, I imagine that means the design of the latrine will now be round, circular instead of rectangular.
Yes, they would build the pit as a circular pit. And the good thing about a circular pit is any round architecture is far stronger than rectangular architecture. The force on anything round, so on domes, on globes, the force is evenly distributed rather than differentially distributed. As you know, if it's rectangular and linear, the middle part of the rectangle would tend to reduce because there isn't that much holding it in place. Whereas the round, self-supports itself much better. But we would need some people to experiment with this and develop the method so that then we could, once we have a methodology down, we could share it with other villagers. What do you think, Gloria?
I think the Lugare people are used to building round huts. So building around around a latrine would not be a challenge. We can use the Machiga brick machine for making the round bricks. I think that is possible. If you go to Yumbe, to Arua, most of the buildings are round in shape. They're huts. The tuk, what do you call them? The payot. Payot. Yeah. Lubera's buildings originally are round in shape. Even the granaries are round in shape. So Lubera's are experts in building round shaped. So I think that will be okay. And that now reminds me that on the global grant, I have actually included one more Machiga brick making machine, which will come out of the grant from P2P. So I've included one more Machiga machine. Chris put a question and I didn't see any answer, but I have included one Machiga making machine on the application.
And this Machiga machine is the one that makes the curved bricks that could make a round hut or make a round latrine hut, or could make a round water storage tank.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
I would like to point out that the curve of the brick will determine the size of the final tank or whatever you're going to make. And it's possible that a different kind of curve, a little wider curve would be needed in order to make a round house. Otherwise, the house would have to be the same size as a water tank.
Yes, and David has used the curved brick or the projects that he supports have used the curved brick machine. David, can you hear us? David's no longer online. Oh, David is
online. He's online.
Yes. But evidently he's not in a place where he can talk. Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
I was having trouble unlocking my screen because I'm driving, but I would say that we use the curved tool to make a 10,000 liter water tank. I don't know the dimensions of that, but I could agree with the person who says we might need a different size. I don't know what's the diameter of the hole that you're trying to construct for a pit latrine. I think it would be smaller, so you might need a sharper curve. And I'll bet you they have a different model, but I don't know. So maybe someone can figure the engineering out of that company.
Can anyone tell me what is the width of most of the houses? How wide is the floor space on most houses?
I heard 24 feet, what I heard.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
24 feet.
24. All right.
I don't think you want for the latrine to be that big.
That is quite big. Much bigger than a 10,000 liter water tank.
Yes.
Somebody could reach out to Dr. David. People know the answer.
So back to you, Madam President.
Yeah, thank you so much for all those discussions. For me, they're all nice discussions. Having round latrine pit is good. Having rectangular is good. For those who want to make it rectangular, It's good because rectangular, at least you can say, let me concentrate all on one rectangular pit. Maybe you're going to say, since my family is large, I want to combine 3 stencils, 2 stencils, which is very good. And for round is also good for people who are going to make it for the singulars. It's very good. So all those are good ideas. Depending on their capacities, what they want to do is also welcome. Thank you so much. And our time has really reached. It's almost some few minutes past 5 o'clock. I think we are going to end up our meeting. Thank you so much for attending to our fellowship for today. Everyone who has attended, welcome, and they are appreciated. Yeah, I'm seeing some here online. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yes. I just want to say thanks to the Rotary Club of Yumbe for these discussions. I'm so impressed by what you're giving. Small things we don't have as before, but I'm so impressed. And your partnership with the team from US is so nice, and I'm so happy. I'm just appealing to you that as you also implement, don't forget that Koboko is just a young club. Here, so we need a lot of guidance and support from you people. Every time we'll be impressed. Once in a while, you feel so come and see what and see that here, Helen and the other team. We also need partnership with you people from other clubs in the US. If you can also connect us so that we partner to implement projects, it will also be so nice. Otherwise, I'm so grateful to be part of this discussion today. Whenever says you focus on Yumbe, please focus. That is a neighbor who is also hungry somewhere. Also needs that encouragement. Otherwise, I'm so grateful and I'm so happy to hear this great team from Yumbe and the partners. I'm so impressed. Thank you very much. And our fellowships every Thursday from 6 to 7. 6 to 7 every Thursday at Blue Dove Hotel. If you happen to pass via Koboko on Saturday, you can cross over there and you join us for a fellowship. Otherwise, I'm impressed and I'm willing to be part of the team that can change the world together. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone who has
Network is so bad now.
Yes, I think we've lost the network. They're still on, but can't hear.
So I guess that concludes the meeting. They're gone.
Yeah, I think we conclude the meeting.
Dropped off.
Is there anything else we needed to talk about? I think everything's moving ahead fine. I appreciate Liliana's and Ann's help with the work. It was great having Rotarian Richard online with us. And thank you for letting us know about the Caboclo Rotary Club. So with that, we'll conclude the meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. See you next week.
Okay. Helen, so are you shipping the book to me?
I thought you already arrived. I thought they already came to you.
The books the others did. You said you just ordered a book.
Oh, I ordered that for me to read about regenerative agriculture, and I thought you might be interested too.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you said that you had ordered it for Yumbe.
No, but just wondering if the ladies in Yumbe are doing so many things. I hate to get them involved in regenerative agriculture too, but Joyce is working in that, and maybe we can come up with some ideas that wouldn't disrupt what they're already doing.
Yeah, the group that Joyce is working with are doing great things, and I've had a chat with Joyce, and so I know what they're doing. It's great. Maybe when I find time and go to Gulu, then I can look them up. Yeah.
Sounds good.
You. Yeah. All the best.
All righty.
A sunny day.
Bye all. See you next week.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye, Chris.
Thank
Bye,
you so
Richard.
much.
Yeah.